We're back on the record. Governor Healey is taking heat for imposing new limits on the length of stay at some of the state's the emergency shelters. But only Congress can actually change immigration policy. The crisis costing Massachusetts taxpayers, what, $1 billion a year? So can something get done to help in Washington, Congresswoman?
Well, let me just say this, as someone who represents the third largest Haitian diaspora in the country, who co-chairs the House Haiti Caucus, I've spent a lot of time with impacted families and seen the trauma that they've experienced. No parent would subject their child to such a harrowing journey if what they were fleeing was not 10 times worse than the journey that they were about to embark upon, and the uncertainty of what they would be met with. This is a humanitarian crisis, and one that has been in the making for a number of decades. We have to be honest about the role that U.S. foreign policy has played in that climate change has played in that, and so it's very important that we invest if we are dealing with the impacts of new arrivals and those stressors on our system, in healthcare, in education, our shelter system, our housing stock, all the more reason why we should be sending robust federal investment to Haiti and stabilizing Haiti. It's just 800 miles from Florida. So that's good immigration policy. It's good economic policy. It's the humane thing to do. The country has been completely destabilized with the assassination of their president. There's no political infrastructure, rampant gang violence because of guns that are being trafficked there, and they've experienced extreme weather events like hurricanes and earthquakes. Yeah. So we have to stabilize Haiti. That's one of the root causes that we can address right away. As far as Congress and getting to those root causes and a humane immigration system that will center the dignity of our migrants, the Republicans are not serious about this. I mean, it requires a bipartisan response, and they're not interested in governing, and they're not interested in addressing this crisis.
There was a bipartisan response.
They had an opportunity, but that. Again, because of the influence of Donald Trump and other. Look, I'll sit at the table and work with anyone in the name of progress. They're not interested in governing. They'd rather focus on baseless impeachment investigations, like trying to impeach Secretary Mayorkas, than actually getting to the root causes of the holistic system change that is necessary for our immigration system.
All right, you are a founding member of the Squad, a progressive group of legislators. Earlier this month, Cori Bush lost a primary race in Missouri after being targeted by a pro-Israel super PAC. The same thing happened to Squad member Jamal Bowman in New York. AIPAC spent millions to defeat both of them. What do you make of this?
Well, I'm going to, take this back to the Supreme Court. Because of the decision of Citizens United, it really opened the floodgates for this kind of spending. And when you think
called this dark money spending.
The spending by dark money spending, special interest. It is undermining our democracy. And as for my two colleagues, look, I enjoy relationships across our Democratic caucus, including and especially those in the Congressional Black Caucus, of which they were two members. I've worked very closely with Representative Cori Bush on enshrining gender equality in our Constitution with the ERA, on reproductive freedom, on housing justice. I've worked very closely with Representative Bowman on climate and environmental justice issues and education equity and gun violence. And I will miss them both.
Looking forward to Chicago?
Absolutely.
Going back home.
Boston
right?
is well. Okay,
I know
now,
Boston's
listen,
home. I know
don't start anything.
No. I understand.
Chicago is the city that raised me.
There you go.
Chicago is the city that raised me, but Boston is my home, and that's exactly why I bleed green for the Celtics and no longer the Chicago Bulls.
There you go. That's perfect. Do you like deep dish pizza though? That's what I want to know. Are you a deep dish pizza fan?
Oh, sure, yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to name them, but yes. But
it's great to see you.
Of course.
Thank you for coming in. Our thanks again to Ayanna Pressley. The Sunday Roundtable is next. She's still pressing to audit the legislature, but could State Auditor Diana DeZoglio also be the top Democrat on Beacon Hill next week? How the DNC is actually shuffling the deck. Stay with us.